Welcome to the Old West Traveler and the launch of our new Warrior Tribes Bracket Series, where we pit the most legendary Native American warrior tribes against each other in a battle for legacy. This isn't about fantasy, it's about real history, real people, real resistance.
Comanche versus Lakota Sioux. Clash of the Cavalry Titans. Warrior Tribes Bracket. Episode 2. Two of the most dominant warrior tribes of the American plains are about to collide. In one corner, the Comanche, lightning-fast riders and masters of the southern plains. In the other, the Lakota Sioux, a massive warrior alliance that crushed the U.S. Army at the Little Bighorn. Saddle up, my friend. This ain't just history. This is war. The Comanche come out swinging. They were among the first tribes to master horse warfare, and by the 1700s, they owned the southern plains. Trained from childhood to ride bareback and shoot full gallop, they didn't ride horses, they became horses. But the Lakota, they're not backing down. By the early 1800s, the Teton Sioux had expanded west, claiming northern plains with powerful war parties. They weren't just fighters, they were tacticians. The Comanche go for speed, hit, raid, and then vanish. Armed with lances and bows and later Colt revolvers, they'd tear through wagon trains, settlements, and even Spanish troops. Their raids reached as far south as Mexico City. To help keep this wagon rolling, grab yourself one of our exclusive Warrior Tribe t-shirts, designed for folks who respect grit, history, and the fight that carved out the Old West. Each shirt honors a legendary native tribe, from the Comanche lords of the plains to the dog soldiers of the Cheyenne, with bold art and meaning behind every thread. It's a great way to support the channel and wear a piece of history. Hit the link below and grab one today for yourself. But the Lakota, they counter with numbers and coordination. Using encirclement tactics, they turned horse-mounted war parties into military machines, like what we saw at the Little Bighorn in 1876. And when they fought in unison, the war cries rolling like thunder across the prairie. Now, leading the Comanche charge was Quanah Parker. He was the son of a Comanche chief who had captured a white woman. He was the last Comanche war chief, known for his bravery, diplomacy, and fighting into the reservation era. But the Lakota, well, they strike back with Crazy Horse, a battle genius who led from the front and refused to be photographed. And let's don't forget about Sitting Bull, the spiritual backbone of the Sioux, whose visions warned of Custer's downfall. Where the Comanche leaned on raw aggression and lightning-fast raids, the Lakota built a network of war alliances, including the Cheyenne and the Arapaho. Settlers feared Comanches so much they built forts hundreds of miles from their territory. They were called the Lords of the Southern Plains for a damn reason. But the Lakota made generals nervous. When the U.S. pushed westward, it wasn't the Comanche on the warpath, it was Crazy Horse, Sitting Bull, and 10,000 other warriors ready to defend their land at Greasy Grass. Comanche terrorized villages. Lakota toppled armies. The Comanche held out until 1875, longer than most southern tribes, but their style of war, fast raids, faded as the frontier closed down. The Lakota, they fought at the Little Bighorn in 1876 and Wounded Knee in 1890, a tragic and bloody bookend to native resistance. But even in defeat, they reshaped how Americans remembered the West. It's a fight for the ages, but this one ends in a knockout. The Lakota Sioux march on. Their size, strategy, and power at the Little Bighorn earned them this win. But the Comanche, they were the fastest, the wildest, and the most feared raiders the South ever knew. Next up, the Crow versus Nez Perce, a battle of scouts, survivors, and strategy.
Make sure you subscribe to the Old West Traveler, hit that damn bell, and leave me a comment down below. Did the right tribe win? Who are you rooting for in this tournament of warriors? Let us know down below. We want to hear from you. Until next time, partner, thanks for joining us here at the Old West Traveler.